Hi everyone, I'm Sangeeta Kavar, Assistant Professor at the Bhopal School of Social Sciences. Today we'll study about what is money and its evolution. So what is money? Paytm balance that I have in my phone, is that money? A jewelry piece that I have with myself, is that money? Or is it rupee 500 note that I have with myself is money? What is money? Money is not something that is. Money is the purpose that it solves. Money is something what it does. Let us say I have a 500 rupee note, but I am unable to purchase even a single meal using that 500 rupee note. So is that money? On the contrary, I just have a simple water bottle, but I could exchange it for a bicycle. So isn't it a money? So what exactly is money? Money is something that can act as medium of exchange. So for example, in 1980s Romania, it was the Kent cigarettes that were used to purchase different items. So in a way, it was the Kent cigarette that acted as money. So let's see what purpose or what functions any item has to perform in order to be termed as money. Firstly, they have to act as medium of exchange. It should be acceptable by different individuals to carry out transactions. Secondly, they should act as unit of account. In that case, I should be able to fix relative values of different commodities in a consistent manner. Lastly, it should act as a store of value. If I have a 2000 rupee note, I can purchase, let's say, a bicycle in 2020, then I should be able to purchase the same bicycle in 2023 as well. Let's see what are the different types of money. So firstly, we have commodity money. Let me take an example of a water bottle. In that case, water bottle has an intrinsic value. That means it serves a purpose of satisfying human thirst. But let's say if I am able to purchase a bicycle in exchange of that water bottle, then that water bottle, in place of just being a commodity, has acted as a commodity money. So in this case, commodity money has both values, intrinsic value as well as exchange value. So second is fiat money. Fiat money does not have any intrinsic value. It acts as money just because it is backed by the government. Thirdly, we have fiduciary money. It again has no intrinsic value, but at the same time, it does not have any backing from the government as well. But it acts as money just on the basis of a mutual trust between your payer and payee. So out of all these money, which money is an ideal one? Here are a few characteristics of good money. So first characteristic is acceptability. People should be ready to accept money to carry out any transaction. Secondly, portability. I should be able to take money wherever I want in order to carry out any transactions. Thirdly, cognizability. It should be easily identified and recognized in order to carry out any transaction. Next, durability. If I hold money today, I should be able to use the same money, let's say 2 years after I possess them. Next, divisibility and homogeneity. I should be able to break down my currency or my money into smaller denomination. At the same time, all the units of money should look similar. They should be homogeneous. Lastly, the value of money should remain stable. It should be able to purchase commodities of similar worth over the period of time. In order to satisfy diverse human needs, buying and selling of commodities is crucial. In order to facilitate this exchange, money has existed in different forms and shapes since ages. So let's see how money has evolved over the period of time. At the very beginning of time, the money that existed was commodity money. Using this money, I could purchase the products I desired. For example, there is a farmer who wants to purchase a shoe and a shoemaker who wants to purchase few food grains. Both of them can exchange their produced item for the product they desire. This is a barter system which relied on commodity money. In this, direct commodity is exchanged for different commodity. In this, commodity is exchanged in lieu of another commodity. This barter system has existed since 6000 BC, where direct exchange was happening between commodities. Under this kind of commodity money, there is both the intrinsic value and an exchange value to this money. Although commodity money facilitates trade and exchanges, it has a few flaws. Firstly, it requires that there should be double coincidence of wants, which might not be the case all the time. Secondly, there is no common measure of value of the commodities bartered. For example, one water bottle was used to purchase bicycle in one time period, it might be worthy of just a chocolate in the next time period. Next concern is with respect to the quality of commodity being traded. For example, if I am trading a food grain, so what is the quality of that food grain being traded? Is it organic or not? So that quality is questionable. Lastly, it is non-portable. I cannot carry water bottles, bicycles, food grains, shoes across the world to carry out any transactions. In order to address few of the concerns of your commodity money, metallic money was introduced. Under this, products and services, they are purchased in exchange of precious metals, be it gold, silver, bronze or any other metal. Here again, like commodity money, metallic money also has intrinsic and exchange values both. Initially, it was gold, bronze and precious metal pieces which were used to purchase products and services. Later on, these metals were casted in the form of coins in a standardized denomination. Although convenient, it had a few flaws. The purity of the metal that had to be checked frequently. At the same time, even the weight of the coins issued, they have to be checked. Next comes your paper money. It is the most prevalent and dominant form of money today, but it has no intrinsic value. It is convenient and risk-free. At the same time, it addresses all the concerns of metallic money and commodity money. First time, paper money was introduced in China between 700 to 800 AD. Initially, paper money was issued as fiduciary money by private entities. It was only later that it was issued by the government as fiat money. It was firstly introduced at a mass scale in France in 18th century as fiat money. Paper money satisfies all the conditions or all the characteristics of being a good money. With technological advancement, the form of money has also evolved. Today, we have plastic money in the form of credit and debit cards which we use readily to carry out our transactions. Latest addition to these forms of money is your digital money. It is a digital representation of value which is kept in electronic or digital form only. It was initially introduced in 1990s, but it failed to pick up. It was only in 2000s that it grew in popularity and is widely used. Private sector and public sector both can issue their own digital money. When public sector issues digital money, it is known as central bank digital currency. So in today's video of money and its evolution, we talked of what is money, what are the different types of money, what are the characteristics of good money, and how that money has evolved over the period of time. In the subsequent lectures, we will talk more about money and how does our monetary system works in India. Thank you.